following presentation.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. The Colts and the Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, out have the Falcons for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Right to the air with May. And downfield, and he finds London. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, May. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Danny Gray to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons. Josh Allen.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
And the Bills first down.
Now it's Cook. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Next extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. They're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag on coverage like that. Just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 now. That's completed right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. On the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He's going to push one deep. He's got it inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Here's May on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they'll now bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got into the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
May now on third down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
The Bills to the quarterback Josh Allen, ready to get back to work now on offense. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Now offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Bills set to take over offensively. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control, but could be a 6th straight victory. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Buffalo.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 8. Finds his man Gray. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Hits his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. It was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
Now Allen off the play action. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
Here's Cook. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Bills. With it, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Bales out of the pocket quick. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Allen setting up play action. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push the lead up to 12. Pass now to kick this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, man. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 2nd and 13. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bills and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. New set of downs for them from the 46. On first down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Buffalo's going to call it second time out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Another try following the sack. Pass complete to Cook. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw now, Allen. McBride hauls it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So a 2-score game here. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Gray now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bills and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. He's caught a touchdown in this game, as we see now, where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play action. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
3rd down.
On the gun, it's May. He's running for it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Starts his return from the 23. He spins right by him. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to just loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
56, 319.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
The right side hauled in by Collins. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Allen now on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Trying again, following the sack. In the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-possession game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On play action, here's May. He puts some air onto this one, deep right. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Here goes
2nd and 10. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up. May now from the gun. Gets this one to London. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's May. That one's complete right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
May now on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 7 yards.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Going play action, May. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Escapes out to the left. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Drake made the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Falcons shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Falcons 16. Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. First down throw for Allen. Connecting on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Zone read, they'll give it to Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. To the second level and beyond.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
What's that?
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a 3-score game in the fourth. Josh Allen the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills go up by 19. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
First down throw for May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Off the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up third and...
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 48-yard
The Bills and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Handoff here to Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before we get going.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, just the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Give here to Davis. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackles for a loss. We've got second and 11. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Going right back to Davis. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Allen on third down. That's caught for the first. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Davis. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 16. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided.
What's that?
May on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey.
I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high. I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high. I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high. I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know